Mongraal and MrSavage just placed 40th in FNCS Grand Finals. In today's video, we're going to be analyzing everything that they did wrong, as well as the things that they did do right, and how they can place better next FNCS. Real quick, video starts though, I'm actually doing a V-Buck giveaway every single month for all of 2024. If you guys want to enter this giveaway, all you guys have to do is subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're trying to hit 40,000 subs as soon as possible. Turn on notifications, drop a like on this video, and then the most important part is to make sure that you are using code Kdog in the Fortnite item shop. The reason why you want to make sure you're using my code, because every 100 people that use my code, I'll be giving back $10 in V-Bucks to you guys. So pretty much, say we hit 400 people using the code, I'll be giving back $40 in V-Bucks to you guys. Without further ado though, let's get straight into this video. Alright, so we're going to try to focus on the main end games that they actually were able to play. I'm not really going to be going too much over like them dying off spawn, because literally at their drop spot, it's very much just dependent on who has the better drop, and they did honestly get out dropped a lot of the games, and like it's pretty much just like for us spawn fights, especially where they're landing, it's just who gets better loot and who can drop faster. And so it was pretty much just 50-50. I'm pretty sure the final score was, I'm pretty sure they lost the off spawn like 8 to like 5, and then like their other games, like other teams like disengaged, or they got third party and wiped or something like that. But I'm pretty sure they did end up losing the off spawn fight around like 8 to 5. But this video would be super boring if we were literally just going over all of their off spawn games and how they died in each of them. So I pretty much just want to analyze the best game that they played, which was actually a 7th place game. So we're going to be jumping into that right now. So sadly enough, I'm pretty sure their best game in all of FNCS Grands was actually a Mongraal solo clutch to 7th. They honestly should have done a lot better this game. MrSavage kind of just messed up his edit going back into this, and a lot of people say that MrSavage sold, a lot of people say that Mongraal sold. It's literally like their chat is so toxic on just who sells. Like honestly, it was a very good clutch from Mongraal. MrSavage really shouldn't have died here, but this was a very excellent solo clutch by Mongraal that we're about to watch, and I'm just going to pretty much analyze what he does well and also what he could do a little bit better. So obviously you hear MrSavage saying like make more space, things like that. The reason why you want to make sure that you are doing this in a grand finals lobby especially is when you are a solo, a lot of players in grand finals are going to be shambles. They're going to be looking for just solos that they can jump in on. So if you make it look like you are a duo, you have less of a chance to get pushed. This was honestly one of the worst things that he did. You can tell he's super nervous, messing up his edits right here, but this is just nerves in general. Like his layer positioning was not the best right there, and it is super laggy end game as well. Right here, I personally believe that he should have edited the wall before he pops the mech kit, so he is able to get some intel on like what is outside of him, because as soon as he's going to edit this, he's going to have to make all of his decisions literally right away. So just a little simple thing is if he edited that wall, say before he popped that med kit, he would have a lot of intel on what he wants to do before he actually has to do it, because now he's kind of just stuck in a position where he's trying to figure out what he should be doing at the same time as he is actually doing it.
Zero mats. Right under here. This is perfect. Right under here. Alright. Down. This far. On the left here. Nice. The mats. Nice. Good try. I don't think he saw that fucking game well.
Okay, honestly, Mongraal really did a lot better than he should have that game. Like, he was honestly only on like 200 wood with like 15 teams left, and he was able to get like a 2 or 3 eliminations by himself and clutch up a 7th place as well. It was honestly super impressive from him right there, and it was probably one of like the best performances that they had that whole FNCS. I'm going to show you guys another one where they got an actual 6 elimination 10th. I'm kind of just trying to show what they did well. Obviously, like what they didn't do good was off spawn, and off spawn is pretty much just just like the main factor of this, but I just wanted to mainly analyze their end games, what they could be doing better, and I want to show you guys kind of a game where they were playing more together. Alright, so we're going to be moving on to their actual 6 kill 10th place game. This was honestly one of the messiest end games I ever watched. It was super uncoordinated. They could have played this game a lot better, but they were still able to get a 6th elimination 10th place. So pretty much honestly, one quick thing that I wanted to say before like we show the actual end game is I don't think this is a disappointing season for Mongraal and Savage. I know a lot of their fans are a little bit disappointed that they didn't win FNCS, but I mean, this is Mongraal's first FNCS in literally 3 years, and he like the last FNCS he played was literally the Stark FNCS that he won with Tayson and Mitra, I'm pretty sure, and like that FNCS was literally all the way back in the Stone Ages. Like I don't really know, like of course Mongraal's fans want him to do well, of course they're gonna expect him to do well because they think he's the greatest player of all time and things like that, but I mean, if you Mongraal fanboys, like this is not me hating on Mongraal, I'm literally just going over what they could be doing better, and I'm pretty sure they are still going to be sticking together and playing next FNCS as well. I want to hear some of your guys' opinions though also, so comment down below who you guys think is better in this duo currently, and comment down below if you think they would play better with a different teammate, like if you think Mongraal should go find a different teammate, or if you think MrSavage should go find another teammate. I mean, obviously in my personal opinion, I think that MrSavage is currently the better player out of the two. He's just been the player that's been more consistent, and he was obviously like the IGL in this duo. I'm not saying that he carried Mongraal at all, because Mongraal honestly carried a lot of his own weight, especially in like all of the qualifier weeks and everything. But now getting on to the actual end game, this is one of the messiest end games ever. They played split for most of it, and I just didn't like how they played it, so let's watch a little bit of it and analyze it at the same time. Alright, so in my personal opinion, this is pretty much where everything went downhill this game. I mean, quite literally downhill. Like, Mongraal calmed that he was with MrSavage when he was literally like 4 layers under him. MrSavage fell all the way to the bottom, and I don't hate the call by MrSavage for telling Mongraal to just stay up. But also at the same time, MrSavage should have tried to get up to Mongraal literally as soon as possible. And I mean, literally like as soon as like MrSavage saw that it pulled back up the mountain, he was still coming to Mongraal to just play solo, play by himself, just things like that. And in a grand finals set lobby, that is one of the worst things that you could possibly do. I love that Mongraal was able to eventually get back with him, but at this point they are literally like almost out of mats. They're just like crash padding by themselves. They're not really rotating together or anything like that.
I have 6 builds.
Yeah, you have more whites over here. Nice.
Yeah, I have 1 white. Huh?
The white's still red?
Yeah, 1 mid kid.
Go back. You got me. Finish him.
They're white.
Now this part was honestly played pretty good by both of them. They are both shambles. They have no mats, so they're kind of just staggering in the back, trying to make something happen. So I mean, like, yeah, obviously you had MrSavage saying that he had no sound, things like that, and like he couldn't hear that height was spraying him, and obviously that is a pretty valid reason, because I mean it was sounding like there was no sound from like Mongraal's point of view either. But I mean, still, those were their only 2 good games in all of FNCS Grand Finals. Other than that, they were pretty much just dying off spawn every time, or they were like weren't even like dying to surge. It was literally just dying off spawn and then getting cleaned up, or just dying like that. Like those were the only 2 games they literally had that they made it to end game in all of Grands, and in both those games they were able to get a 7th and a 10th place. So I mean, take that honestly as you want to, but other than that, that's pretty much all for today's video. Comment down below how you guys think Mongraal and MrSavage performed in this FNCS Grand Finals. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Remember, we are trying to hit 40,000 subs by the end of the month. I appreciate all you guys that have subbed to the channel recently. Use code Kdog in the Fortnite item shop if you want to enter that V-Buck giveaway once again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though, and catch you guys next time. Peace out.